Hi, everybody. This is Dr. Julian Marivel, your professor of positive communication. In this video series, I share short videos designed to inspire you to communicate more positively at work and at home. Today, I want to share with you the story of a research article that I really love. It's written by Dan Chambliss, and it's called The Mundanity of Excellence. In this article, Dan summarizes the work that he's done studying swimmers from the very early stages of development all the way to individuals who had become Olympic level swimmers. And he is trying to understand what it takes to move towards excellence. Here's what he found. He found in his research that, unlike what most people think, getting better, meaning reaching levels of excellence, is not about doing the very same thing more. Just swimming more does not get you to actually reach higher levels of excellence. What he discovered is that in order to move towards excellence, you have to learn to change what you are doing qualitatively. In fact, he argued that people move from one social world of doing to another social world of doing. And it's leaping literally in a qualitative way, the way you are doing the very thing you're trying to do. So he discovered that there are three elements that are really crucial for making that leap. And those are the three things that I want to share with you today. The first one is discipline. And that's essentially the idea that when you want to do something, you're going to commit. In my work, I often encourage people to be the initiator of greetings, to be the one to create connection. That takes a higher level of discipline and commitment to know I'm going to do it no matter what the pressure might be. The second element that he discovered that's crucial, a qualitative change that you need to make, is in your attitude. He found with swimmers that, for example, when people go swimming very early in the morning, people hate it. But people at the highest level, they think of it like meditation. So in the world of communication, bringing a positive attitude, bringing a higher level of energy to the encounter is going to make an actual difference. Communicating more won't accomplish that purpose. The third and more important level is, in order to develop your skills, you have to learn new techniques. Lots of techniques that I think are really helpful in the world of communication. But one that I've been teaching for a long time is moving from closed-ended questions to open-ended questions. And if you can just make that shift, I call it flipping your questions. From you're trying to close the encounter, things like, did you have a good weekend, to saying something more like, how's your weekend going? Or what have you been up to this weekend? You're now opening the floor for a lot more conversation. Here's what we can learn from Dan Chambliss' study. Getting better at communication will not take place if you just do more of it. In fact, we already communicate a lot. In order to improve your communication skills, you have to do things differently, and it has to be a qualitative difference. So here's what you can do. Be more disciplined, change your attitude, and develop your techniques. And if you do these three things, your communication skills will improve. Thanks so much for listening, and I look forward to connecting with you everywhere.